Hi, I'm Laura Flanders, and I want your help to make a new television program that would air on a nightly basis here and around the United States on Free Speech TV and on the internet. We're going to produce a nightly program that puts people back in the picture of our politics. We're all fed up with being run over by the horse race. Horse race coverage of our elections makes it seem as if the horses on the track are the only people that matter. We know there's more to what's going on in this country than just that.
Mostly fly out of O'Hare in Chicago, also out of Midway, and I fly into whatever airport I need to get to, recently into Denver, Seattle, New York, Boston, kind of all over.
I usually fly in and out of Midway to Phoenix, Midway to Fort Myers, O'Hare to Pittsburgh. We just flew out of Midway to Seattle.
Being able to make changes easily. I tend to try and focus on an airline if I can, so I can get status. The more status you have, the better you're treated.
Customer service means no attitude.
You know, you're driving in a car, it's kind of like an extension of who you are because it's such an integrated part of your life. And then people say, hey, great car. Makes you feel good because you're driving in it.
Here's my little Honda. So, yeah, basically I think, you know, Toyota is like, their new whole big campaign is the whole surf thing. I don't know if you've seen it. They have like the Roxy car. That's pretty kind of cheesy, but the idea is there.
And you lift the hood a bit, and this here thing pops out with an arrow on it, and you pull it out like the arrow tells you to. And then the hood opens. And the engine. I like the way the engine looks. I've never seen nothing like that. It's got a Volkswagen symbol on it. I don't know. I don't even know anything about the engine at all. But I like that.
I think somebody figured out it took 35 acres to run a cow here. So, and right now, today, they figure to sustain a family, a few years back, somebody said to sustain a family, it took 500 cows. And that figures have changed since then. And at one time, a cow could support dead on land. She can't and hasn't been able to for a long time.
There was lots of homesteaders and people working. All the ranches had lots of help. Now we're the help. I feel like I'm awfully close to the land. I like all the Indian relics and I like the Indians. I have a lot of good friends that are Indians. I just think it's made me a more tolerant person. I like ranches and I like ranch life and I like horses and cows, and I'm definitely one of the ranchers. We sell all over. We sell at sales. We have, at the end of this month, we have a sale in Miles City. I've got the colts out there in the barn, getting them ready.
Water is the key to this country. It'll do anything if it has water. I mean, it'll grow grass if it rains, and it'll raise beef and everything, but it takes water. And methane's going to pull a big hole in that water. Big hole. And I don't know how they will, if the government will replace it. If they pull the water out from under this forest, are the taxpayers going to drill wells here?
Just hard to tell about the future. Both of my sons are, well, one of them's in his 50s and Tim's getting close to being 50, and well, without a help, they're getting kind of old and crippled, which you do early in life around here. And so I don't know what'll happen down the line, whether they'll keep the ranch, let it go.